everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Fall is one of my absolute favorite times of the year, and in today's video I will be baking and taking you through my kitchen and living room area as I decorate for this beautiful harvest season. To get started, I am going to quickly tidy up and clean the area that I will be working. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I can't function if I have mess around, so I need to have sort of a clean canvas before I begin to do anything. I am cleaning with this Mr. Meyer's multi-purpose cleaner. I've been loving this one. It's a new one with the scent apple cider. Next, I'm going to quickly just wash the dishes that are in the sink. I hate when dishes pile up. I'm usually someone that cleans as I go, so I'm going to make sure that the sink is free for me to use later on as I'm baking and doing everything else. Also, I am just at the tail end of a cold that I recently had, so if I sound a little bit stuffy, that is why. Once everything is tidied up, I'm going to begin decorating the corner on my countertop. I got these two frosted lanterns at the dollar store along with the two fake little candles. I like that they give it that really cute, cozy look to it. I'm also adding some cute little pumpkin decor to go with the season. I'm going to be switching out the dish towels that I have hanging on my stove. My sister actually found these for me while she was at HomeSense, and I absolutely fell in love with them. I think they go great with the theme I have in my kitchen, and while they're not the typical fall colors that you usually see, I still think that it looks really nice, and it's almost like a fall modern touch that it gives it. This next fall decor piece was actually a home-warming gift from one of my good friends. The T stands for Torres. That's our last name, and I really love it. I think it looks so great there. Now that I have added a few fall decoration pieces, I am in the mood to begin baking. This recipe is one of the most delicious banana bread recipes you will ever try. It's very simple too. To begin, you will preheat your oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, you're going to add 1 1/3 cups of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. For the sugar, I've been using this organic coconut sugar instead of the regular white sugar. I like it much better and it still tastes really great. So to that, you will add 2/3 cups of any sugar of your preference, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. With a whisk, I'm going to mix everything together. And I will set that to the side. In a separate bowl, I'm going to mash 2 ripe bananas. I had these ones in the freezer. I know it looks a little bit gross, but just remember that the riper the bananas, the more flavor you will get in the end. Next, I'll add 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 eggs, and then I will mash that all together. This is why it's so important to have the butter at room temperature, so it makes this process way easier. Don't worry if you see little chunks of this butter, that's completely normal. Just make sure that the banana is completely mashed and there are no huge lumps left around. I also like to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, just so it can give it a kick of sweetness.
I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive.
After that, you're going to combine all the ingredients, and I do this by adding the banana mixture little by little into the flour mixture, as I don't want to create a big mess.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
Next, I'm going to grease the pan with some of the unsalted butter that I used earlier. You can also grease it by spraying any cooking oil of your preference. This will ensure that the bread doesn't stick to the pan when it's finished. I also like to sprinkle some of the coconut sugar and press it to the side of the pan. And I like to do this because once I place the mixture in the oven, it's going to caramelize at the bottom and give the banana bread a really nice crispiness to it. After you've added the sugar, you can begin to add the mixture. And don't worry if it looks too thick or if it looks like it's too small. It will turn out great, I promise. And I'm just poking it with my spatula and just shaking it and moving it around, tapping it just to make sure that I don't have any air pockets and it's all spread out evenly in the pan. Once my stove is done preheating, I'm going to place the pan in the middle of the rack. And I'm going to set the timer to 50 minutes. While the banana bread is baking, I'm going to begin tidying up and cleaning up again that area so I can continue decorating the rest of my home.
To see from the moment we arrive. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. When time's been bad.
By placing this cute potted plant outside my front entrance that says pumpkin patch on it. I'm not sure if I'll add any more decoration outside, but sometimes less is more, and I just think that this gives it the cute, welcoming fall feeling. Next, I'm going to tidy up my living room by just fixing all the pillows. I normally like more of the neutral colors, but because it's fall, I wanted to add a nice bright pop of color. So I got these bright yellow pillow covers over at H&M. I recently ordered this linen spray from Amazon, and it's in the almond blossom scent. I like to spray that on the couch, on the pillows, on my bed to give it a really nice sweet fall scent. Next, I'm going to clean and decorate my coffee table. I'm going to add a wooden tray that I got over at Michael's. And in the terracotta jar, I'm going to add some faux pampas grass. I'm also adding these marble and wood coasters that I got over at Walmart. And to give it a final fall touch, this cute little pumpkin that I also got at Michael's. Since we don't have a TV stand in my little TV corner, I usually just keep a basket with some blankets. So I wanted to warm up the space by switching out the baskets and also adding some more decor. So I'm going to be adding a clear glass vase with some other pampas grass that I bought. I've been obsessed with these pampas grass. I think they give it a really nice aesthetic and fall decor as well. I mean, these you can really use all throughout the year, but I like these dark ones that I've recently got. I got this wicker basket from H&M as well. I liked it as a pretty flexible basket, so I'm able to add in as many blankets as I like. And for the final touch, I am adding this white pumpkin to complete the look in my TV corner. at my front entrance, I'm going to be adding this cute silver and gold pumpkin that I got at Marshall's and some other small pumpkin decoration as well. I like to place a fall scented candle right at the entrance of the door because as soon as you walk in, you are greeted with those warm, spicy scents that are so cozy and inviting.
So hard to see.
I like to keep things simple over at my dining table when it comes to decor. I will be keeping the decorative tray. I also got this tray at Walmart and I love the pattern and the look of it. And to not make everything feel so flat, I'm going to add subtle hints of color by adding this light blue vase with these yellow flower stems. I'm also adding this cute small candle along with those cute smaller white pumpkins for decor.
And of all I should have done, it don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in, the place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin.
By the time I'm done decorating, the dishes are dry, so I can finally begin to free up that space. Once again, I don't like to have clutter. I hate anything that looks like clutter, so I'm putting away all the dishes.
Your every day is a struggle and a strife, but don't you agree? With beating hearts, we're still alive. Comes a time when all you have is who you love. And Cornelia, you'll be all I'm thinking of.
I recently did a deep clean in my home, so for my floors, I'm going to be using a dry Swiffer to pick up any hairs, any crumbs, and I will go in with a wet Swiffer wipe after to just tidy up and finish cleaning up my floors.
When all you had burns to the sky, it's all too late, and you wonder why, Cornelia.
After the 50 minutes are up, I'm going to carefully take out the banana bread from the stove.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about
And I'm going to check and see if it's fully cooked by inserting a knife right in the middle of the bread. It should come out clean, which it did, so it's perfect, and I will leave that resting for 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, I'm going to transfer it by lightly pressing on the sides. I just want to lightly unstick it from the pan, and I'm going to transfer it onto a cooling rack so the bottom of the banana bread can finish cooling down.
calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you.
After I've let it cool for another 5 minutes, I like to cut it up into small pieces and transfer it onto a plate. This smells so incredible, you guys. I highly encourage you to try this recipe. It's so chewy, yet the bottom has that nice crisp to it.
Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we
Once I am done everything for the day, all the cleaning, decorating, cooking, I really like to just take my time and step back and enjoy and admire everything, how beautiful it looks, how clean it looks. if you have kids or a husband, then you know that it's not going to last very long. So I really like to just sit back and just take it all in.
I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside, and I kind of feel like
To end the day, I am going to give myself a well-deserved treat, in my opinion.
I just miss you. I just miss you.
And that is my fall decorating and baking day, guys. Thank you all for joining me today. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of this type of content. I will see you guys next time.